Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. A lot has happened over the past few hours, especially with Veracity. Veracity has exploded, a lot of people going crazy, and a lot of people are excited. So let's waste no more time and get right in today's topic. I wasn't expecting to be covering Veracity today, but we had a massive breakout, so it's only fair to make update for my viewers. We're going to discuss where the price is going in the immediate short term and what are some next price targets we could be looking at as we go into this upcoming week. But looking at the price of Veracity, currently trading at 0.0081 cents. It's up 2.2% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative, also up about 3.7% in Bitcoin and 4.2% in Ethereum comparative over the last 24 hours. But now for shifting our focus towards the market cap is currently sitting at $84.5 million. We're almost approaching $100 million and we're going to break above that very, very soon. But if we're looking at the overall buying pressure, look at how much the overall buying pressure has increased. It's up it's up at $53.7 million. But now let's waste no more time and get right into the exciting stuff. But before I jump into that, I wanted to share something very, very interesting with you guys. If we're going and looking on Twitter right now, the number one under business and finance category on Twitter, the number one thing that's trending right now is Veracity. You guys can see it for yourself. And this should just show you how much momentum is building up. And I was telling you guys, a lot of people have their eyes on Veracity, and right now it's no surprise that we are seeing Veracity trending on Twitter. But now if we're focusing on the overall time frame on the daily, before I jump in, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. But we have seen something very, very interesting happen. As I've already mentioned, we saw this massive green candle happen yesterday. And if I do bring out the measuring tool for you guys can see we saw the price of Veracity go up 40% in a single day. You've heard that right. And why is Veracity moving so fast? Because I've always said to you guys, the overall market valuation for Veracity is extremely low. Extremely low, and right now if I go on it, it's still $85 million. That is considered a low cap. I wouldn't even consider it a medium cap. Medium cap would be something 150 and above, but we will be heading there very, very shortly. But regardless, the point is, you guys can see this move has been insanely bullish. 40% in a single day. Kept telling you guys that this level of resistance was getting weaker and weaker because we retested it so many times, and this time around we finally broke it. But let me show you something very interesting that has happened. So before, you guys remember, this was a level of resistance very hard for us to break towards the upside, but you guys can see Bitcoin saw a little bit of a retracement, and look where Veracity got supported this time around. It got supported at the exact same level of resistance, now playing as a level of support because we flipped it. And this should just show you that these lines that I have drawn across the board are insanely important resistances and support levels. They're not just regular drawings that I'm going around on the charts, just making around. And now comes a question. I've been getting flooded with a lot of comments coming in saying, where is the price of Veracity going in the immediate short term now? So you guys can see we did go all the way up to that 8.8 cents. We were almost headed to that 1 cent mark, which everyone wants to get to. So let's go down memory lane and see if we're facing any level of resistance coming up. So you guys can see all the way back on basically March 2021, you can see we have a little bit of a resistance around here. And where are we right now finding ourselves at support? Exactly there. So obviously now let's have some patience because we're still up about 40% in the last 24 hours. And obviously, even if we were to go down, I do believe that this level of support is going to play out as a level of support for us. That would be the worst case scenario. But as I say that, like I've mentioned in my previous video, we do need to keep an eye out on Bitcoin. Obviously, today's the weekend, and on the weekends we tend to see a lot of manipulation across the board because the CME futures are close. So that's one factor we need to keep in mind. And just one bearish thing possibly, obviously one thing before I want to get into it is that the overall bullish trend has been set. No matter what, the overall bullish trend for the entire market is set. But one thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that the DXY, the dollar index, US dollar index, is increasing. So there's always a negative correlation between the DXY and cryptocurrency market, and we are seeing DXY increase, hence we are seeing Bitcoin see a little bit of retracement. So a lot of people are saying, was that the reason why Bitcoin saw a little bit of retracement? It could be, but nonetheless, as I've said, the trend has been set. BTC dominance has been climbing up a little bit right now, but overall it is on a decrease, causing a lot of altcoins to explode right now, and especially AI altcoins. You guys need to keep an eye out on those right now. If you guys want me to cover specific projects, let me know in the comment section below and I will definitely check them out. But right now, like I said, Veracity is holding really strongly. Anyone that picked up Veracity at the beginning of this year, give yourself a pat on the back. You guys deserve these gains, because if I really do bring out the measuring tool for you guys, since January 1st, you should be up about 270% if you picked up some Veracity around that range, and that is insane. Obviously, right now is just the start. What the craziest thing would be is if the price heads back. Okay, let's look at some. So we could go up to this 1 cent mark, find a little bit of a resistance, but if we clear that up, guys, I'm looking at the 2 cents level of resistance. Yes, you've heard that right. Obviously that's not going to happen in a single day, but remember, Veracity has such a low market cap, and this thing can fly way quicker than a lot of people are expecting. Could see a resistance about at 1.3 cents mark, but if we fly out of there, this is the next target I'm looking at. And if Veracity is able to pull these kind of moves before Binance listing, I am very convinced. Again, this is just my own personal prediction, not financial advice. I'm just talking historically speaking. If Veracity heads up to these levels, the 61.8 or even the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level, I would not be surprised Veracity seeing $1 this next cycle if Binance were to list it. Things can heat up very quickly, and if BTC sees 120, 130 next bull cycle, Veracity will pull some massive gains. But again, only time is going to tell, but things are looking insanely crazy right now for Veracity, and you guys have been absolutely killing it with the support. Thank you so much for all the support. But right now, like I said, we need to see this support level play out for us. This is going to be a bullish indication. So far it has done that, but that is it for today's topic. Let me know down below what you guys think, where you could see the price going at the end of February. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and come join the Crypto ZX Army. I'm planning to, launch my own private group where I can kind of share with you guys some other altcoins and stuff. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Comment down below. And that is it for today's content. See you guys tomorrow. I've been Crypto ZX, and peace out.